Alright guys, welcome to No Young, No Auld. It's been a while. We'll start off with the usual, start off with our sponsors. Boatnell Cars, you'll find them on Instagram, you're using abused cars. Just kidding, they're great cars as usual, but when you go on their Instagram, they'll not have any pictures because the cars are sold, unless there's one there. And also Beauty Gal, you'll find them on our Instagram as well. That's our two sponsors. And we've got a big announcement. Obviously, we're not a partner with Let's Have It anymore. So we have our own YouTube, so make sure you go and subscribe to that. We've just started off. So let's get started.
Well done, Jonny. That was one take.
I know. Usually I go, I did do my wee stutter.
I've done well.
Aye. So how's it going?
Aye, all right. We've been away a while now. It's been about 6-7 months.
6-7 months.
I don't think we've done a podcast this year.
No, we've no, because of Abdul Bar there working.
Aye, I've been working too much, and then obviously we have to find a new studio. As you can tell, we're not in the same place.
You get to see our beautiful faces all the time in cartoon version.
Well, at least it's got the one where you've got ears in it.
Oh, aye. You can see, well, you can't really see in the t-shirt here when we first got it printed. I've not got any ears on that one.
Aye, it's good.
It's buggered up. So, how's work been for you then, since you've been non-stop?
Aye, work's been busy, but work's been quite tricky. I mean, especially the rain's getting bigger now, so having to get babysitters and running out of babysitters so I can get to work, and Catherine's working different shifts and all that sort of stuff. But it's been good. No, I mean, I'm in a flow. That's why I've struggled to get here, because I think you would have probably went straight on to another podcast, like straight off the bat. But it's me, I've been holding it back because of. So
everybody did say to me, "You're the main guy, Jonny. Just take yourself.
Just go get in somebody else." But I've just been stuck in that work mindset, and I think you do get drifted away from reality.
That's it.
Because I was just work, home, kids, fucking sleep, went back up again, just that same routine. But I think I needed that. I think I needed to kind of...
We needed a break, because by the end of, obviously, doing the podcast in there, it's getting a bit hectic. Everything was going mental. Guests were pulling out last minute, and it was just too much stress for us.
That's why I think we've tried to... I think that was a problem. We were trying to get guests organised, and then I think we've both agreed that, you know what, we'll just start with us.
Aye.
See what we would come up with, and then if guests appear, then they appear. So that's what we're going to do. But what about you, Jonny? What have you been up to?
Nothing much really. Health's been perfect this year. Not had any hospital appointment. Well, I've had hospital appointments to checkups, but not had any surgeries. Not had any time in hospital spent. So it's been really well.
I know, because it's a weird thing, because you're normally
unwell at some point.
Most of the time unwell. So yeah, you have been quite well the past 6 months.
I've no...
Especially since you got that hang out your arm.
So I get the officially removed. If you remember the old podcast, is it that side? Vibrated like a vibrator, like mad. But now it's gone, so I've not had any issues. So hopefully it stays like that by the end of the year.
That's what you're
and then get back into the workforce, hopefully with a degree.
Aye.
But I've been doing not much except just being a full-time father in church.
Aye, well that's what I was going to ask you about. Like because you've got a new kind of aspect in your life, and I think I've asked you it before, but what's made you get into this?
So, as we've always spoke about, I have always believed in God. It's always been a thing for me, but I've just never went to church for the fact young people nowadays don't go to church.
Aye.
It's kind of embarrassing to a certain degree. Like, not embarrassing, but if you say to somebody like our age or a bit younger, I'm going to church, go.
Aye. Well, I would admit, like, when you did say you were gone, like, I was like, right, cool, it's just a wee phase. Like, it's obviously something's happened. No,
just a phase.
It's obviously something's happened to him, and he's like, I fucking need God. But you've been all year. I think since Christmas, you've been going every Sunday.
Been going every Sunday, barely miss it. It's something that brings me joy. People think it's thing so I go to a Presbyterian church.
Which is the difference?
So it's not like pure concert, it's just you sing a psalms.
Not a pure concert.
No, but it is true. You go to some Protestant churches and it's like a pure concert. It's not like kind of pure rave lights not going. It's not like that. We sing the psalms, just do that, and everybody was so welcoming when I first went. It was just such a good thing to go to. I always said I wanted to go, and then once I started, it just made me feel, I'm trying to think of a word to explain it, feel better in a sense, closer to God, I would say.
Aye, it'll give you a wee bit of kind of reassurance on what you've been doing, you know what I mean? Because I think you've been relying a lot of your kind of faith, and I'm not a big God person. I'm not really religious at all. Most, like I've said before in podcasts, I'm more kind of spiritual.
Yeah.
Like I believe in like energy and spirit, like that kind of stuff, which I don't know if there's a special name for that, but I think that like you having a bit of faith is good for you with your health, you know what I mean?
100%.
You kind of lean on it a wee bit.
Yeah.
Which, like, fair play. Like, even when somebody says to me, like, oh, what's Jonny been up to? And I say, oh, no, he's got to church every Sunday. He's a fucking good boy now.
I know,
Try to
that's a
repent all
kind
his sins for all the
I
years.
repent all my sins for the years of partying 7 days a week.
You don't do that, do you? You know, that's a Catholic church, that stuff in it, where you go and the Hail
I
Marys
don't
and
do
stuff.
that, no.
I
Jesus
know, I'm
died
the
for our
worst.
sins, that's what we kind
I'm
of...
the worst fucking... I'm a Protestant. I am Protestant.
You're
I am.
Protestant, mate.
I'm the worst.
You're actually a Protestant. Oh my God. That shows you how bad you are. But I love going. The wee man, he begged me to come. I was like, no, just no the no. I want to try and think. And he kept begging. So he finally came and he's been welcomed right in. He goes into the Sunday school.
You're saying that though, but imagine you try to go to church and you're like, no, you're not getting in.
I know.
Nah.
But he's loving it as well. They've welcomed us in. As I said, but like with him, he loves going. It's not really thrown down his throats. They do activities, they play games and that.
It's not like that, like a cult type thing.
Like a cult thing, like we get days out. They took us to soft play and everything. Like, remember I was saying that to you? It was like...
Because Ron goes to the evangelical thing on a Wednesday.
Aye.
But it's off over the summer, but he goes to that and they kind of like take a topic of like, don't know, forgiveness. And then that whole week is just about that. And I go in a wee bit early to pick him up and stuff, and they're always singing songs, doing whatever, playing games, but linking it in, know what I mean? Just to...
Because basically when he goes, it's teaching about kindness, teaching about doing stuff like that and how to be kind.
I
And
definitely feel the country now, with everything that's going on, I think people are starting to be a bit more religious conscious.
yes.
Do you know, I feel like social media's absolutely full of like people kind of starting to fade back into the Christian faith.
I think it has. I think for a lot of people...
Maybe this isn't going to be a Bible bashing.
No, it's not.
fucking
This will
podcast.
just be in a couple of minutes and we'll be back off. Because I did go to church, but I'm still a prick. But what do you call it? As I said,
Still fornicates.
I think people are getting back to church, and I think it's a good thing because I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been Lana Wilford said it, saying she's more than an atheist. Something a wee clip I seen. She's done a part. It's more than an atheist. She thinks religion should stay out of the kind of like UK Christianity and Islam. Sorry, because it kind of causes problems with sex work and stuff like that. And you're going
because they're Job.
Because they're Job, basically. That's what it's like. And you're going, but a lot of people are going back to Christianity because it's good for the soul.
Well, it's like there's a guy, I think his name's Ollie, he's on TikTok, the guy that preaches.
Aye.
The kind of guy, but he was in jail before and he's this, that, and the other, and he preaches, and all his content is really the public and police harassing him.
Aye. That's what
because
it's like
they're
now.
saying that he's saying things at the Bible that are hate towards gays, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he's never really put it up for me to kind of to suggest that's true or whatever, but he's just reading from the word of Jesus, and you're like, right, cool. It's a bit loud, you know what I mean? Like the police, they say that, like causing a racket, and like before this podcast started, we were talking about like what happened to free speech.
Free speech is done.
Free speech is completely gone in Scotland, especially compared to like England, because like you can get done for a breach.
We're going to talk about your free speech.
My free speech, just by talking, and if you say something that offends anybody, then you're causing stress and alarm, and that's you're getting lifted.
I know.
So they use that everywhere, and the minute that starts spreading that, and I don't know how, where, when we got that Section 38. It's a Section 38. So whenever that started, that was the downfall of. Well, you can't protest. Like even if you protested, you know what I mean? Literally, you can get arrested for anything.
Aye, you're saying Section 30 as if I'm supposed to know. You're the one shagging a copper. Fuck's sake. Right, so we'll talk about
Leave
obviously.
him out of this.
Leave him out of this. So we'll talk about obviously free speech.
Aye.
So TikTok, you were doing a wee TikTok. You were doing good at TikTok. So let's talk about your
I was starting
TikTok.
to get into TikTok. I was TikTok virgin for ages, and then I got right into it, buying my toilet roll and putting my fucking posts up. But
aye.
So I put a post up about certain types of people going to parks and taking pictures of kids. And I don't think I've rewatched this about 4 or 5 times, and I don't think I said anything to incite violence on certain people. No, I mean, I never mentioned any types of like descriptions or
You
whatever.
said pedos, I think.
Aye, like pedo. Like, well, it doesn't matter your skin colour. If you're a pedo, you're a pedo.
Aye.
And I got fucking no so much off people of like there was a few on my comments that were like kind of like against what I was saying, but the kind of police kind of didn't like the fact that I was saying don't phone the police, don't waste their time, they can't do nothing. At the end of the day, taking pictures of people isn't illegal in a public place. So I just said, phone your dad, phone your brother, phone your
crazy cousin.
Phone your crazy cousin, it's just at the jail. No, I mean, he'll definitely sort them out, but that got a bit of heat for me. And
but it went viral. That's why it got a bit of heat.
I got, and then I had to delete I was told to delete that video kind of as soon as possible, and then I kind of went like, do you know what, I need to delete everything, just start again. And that's what I'm going to do from now. Like, I'm going to try and build up a bit more for what we're doing here.
Aye, because what we do is we have a laugh on the podcast. We speak to MD everybody.
Aye.
As long as it's a good story.
We bit of life experience, because we're all getting old enough now.
Very old, man. I started trimming my beard and I got a couple of grey hairs there and I started panicking.
That's what you've been shaving your head for the past 10 years.
Started getting the greys in, but we're getting too old now, so.
I was going to be just too old, and I know you're not old. I should be called. Aye. Because it's been doing this, but over a year now.
A year
including
now.
Including the break, not
including the break, obviously, but about a year now. We got a good bit of following. Then we had to make our own YouTube up, so that caused a bit of problem. But
so, and then another kind of topic I was going to speak about, because a lot of people have asked me, ever since we got Kieran on,
yes,
which I think we'll probably need to re-upload his episode.
Yes.
He's a diabetic dietitian, and he was just talking about lifestyles and people's right, and a subject came on about Manjaro, or that ELPs, I think they're called.
Aye.
GLPs. And
Manjaro gets spoken about.
Manjaro gets spoken about, right? And I've always been intrigued, because I've been like, right, well, what does it do? Is it like a lot of people have asked, because I've like this, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I took it for 2 months. So, as I said, life was getting busy, everything's going on, and I'm like, I didn't want to go to the gym. No, I mean, I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym. I just wanted to be home or be at work. That was the only 2 places I wanted to be. I thought, but my weight was increasing, and then I was getting to the point where I was ordering stuff online, like large t-shirts. They weren't staying on me for long, and I went, I'm going to have to go up to XLs, and I went, nah, I need to do something. So, can't remember how I got into it. Somebody else was on it, and then I said, right, I'm going to try a month's worth, like, which is like what you pay for.
Yeah.
And see what it does. And some people it doesn't work on at all. And people think it's like a magic drug that you put in you, and that just burns all your fat. Like, there is a bit of, like, you have a bit of thinking involved. You know what I mean? You don't just, like, you still need to eat the right food. As much as it takes away your hunger, in a sense.
Still got your protein.
But your mind, like, I had to fight my mind so much, because I kept thinking I should be eating. Because I'm like, I'd wake up, but I'm never a morning eater. I don't really have breakfast, a cup of coffee, and then that's me until like 2-3 o'clock. So when I was getting to that, I'm going, I don't feel hungry, but my mind's fighting me, going, you should feel hungry now. You should, like, so it was a constant battle. But you had to pick your foods right.
Yeah.
I mean, it forced me to kind of have a better diet, because eating crap was making me feel terrible. Like, I went on a caravan holiday, and the first night we had like a Papa John's, and I think I had like 3 Guinness, and the whole next day I was floored, couldn't do nothing, couldn't move. I felt like I had a big beach ball in my stomach, and I thought, right, well, obviously that's no good. That's no the way you're meant to feel after eating. But end of the day, you're eating shite.
That's
you know
it.
I mean?
It's
like,
going to obviously bloat you up if you're eating the rubbish with it.
My diet now, it's kind of more or less turned into, is that carnivore diet.
Well, that's what I've said that to you. I've been doing that for 2 weeks. Well, I've been doing fruit and veg because of my transplant, I need to add carbs in. There's too much protein.
Well, you need
But I've been doing for 2 weeks now, and it's the best thing ever.
But I've not been people have asked me, I've lost 34 pounds in 2 months, and people keep, and I just tell them straight, I'm going, I've been taking that Manjaro, right? And there's like a kind of stigma about it, where people think it's just for these big fat people.
Fat bastards.
Big fat people that can't move, right? And I'm going, well, it would help them, but they're people with health conditions, and you wouldn't get accepted for it, because if you think certain like stomach issues and that, you can't take it. I know it's meant to be designed for people with diabetes to lower their carb intake, so then you don't need as much insulin and stuff like that, and kind of lower everything. But at the end of the day, I felt since I've been on it, my mindset's been 10 times better. I've been more stimulated. I feel better in myself. I mean, I had my before and after pictures from when I started, and then I think it was this morning or last night I took my after.
I usually take them. I'm fucking raging here.
I know, I had to put my boxers on. It was terrible. So I looked at it and went, right, cool. It does strip you a wee bit. I mean, I lost a lot up here, because usually when I lose weight is you've gone through a gym and stuff like that, so you kind of train your body as well as losing weight. So that was just a fat drop. So it does kind of strip you.
Aye.
And you can't pick where it comes, like where it falls off. And
I know some people end up with no one else with it.
Aye, well, I feel that because
There's one minute it's basically
aye,
says I've lost my arse.
I feel that because as much obviously my waist has got smaller, but I can feel that in what I'm wearing. So I need to kind of now. I'm at a point where I've lost weight, but I've been tracking my food for the past month to see what I've eaten on that like Fitness Pal. So I've been probably averaging about 1,100 calories, and that's me at a push. That's me like fucking forcing myself to eat. So now I'm like, right, well, I need to go to other, like, and still need to watch what I'm eating. But then obviously we joined Pro Life.
Yeah,
We've been at Pro Life now for about a month, and which is an absolutely fantastic gym.
One of the best gyms you can go to.
And the mad thing about it is I've always, when we used to go to gym, I always thought Pro Life was this dead expensive kind of sitting on football players. Just everybody was kind of going to it, like, but and then when you started going, you and Catherine, I was like, it's only like 30 or 31 quid a month or something.
25.
Aye, for you because you're a student, aye. But it's got this sauna,
Steam room, Japanese pool.
We actually just call it a big human soup. It's
aye.
just fucking.
So basically, you burn you're like an oyster in there, man.
Aye.
Especially your ginger complex, man. You must get better off.
Even the saunas. No, I mean, I struggle. I actually need to look up what's good about a sauna. You always just assume the sauna is good for you. That's why you go it.
Supposedly good for your heart rate and all that.
Right, put it up.
Blood pressure. Blood pressure and heart rate supposedly good for all that. Kills you.
Aye.
Done.
I just assume it's good. That's why I go every time.
I just go because I remember I used to have to go when I was on dialysis for the fluid.
Get fluids at you.
Get fluid at us.
But so since that, like I've been kind of looking. That's why like my headspace wasn't right for coming back because I didn't want to talk to anybody. So I mean, after everything that happened last year, plus I've had my fucking funeral suit out about 4 or 5 times this year. I know.
Oh, you're a jinx, mate.
I'm a jinx every time I speak to somebody. End up pan breed.
I know.
I mean, so I've like, nah, I'm not in the mood for this. But like again, that mean like it's as if, do you know what the best thing to describe that Manjaro stuff is like? It's kind of like an antidepressant as well.
Yeah.
Because as much as you're losing weight, like you're seeing yourself.
You're feeling better.
Feel better and you see yourself better. Like I was just sitting in the couch just looking and just everything's off. Still kind of does, but everything's off folding up. And I'm like, fat bastard. You know what I mean? Like Wayne's were calling me. You know what I mean? The people.
Your Wayne's they abuse you.
Aye, strangers in the street shouting it for their motors and everything. And I was like, no, I need to like.
That's me.
You with your balaclava on. So no, like I would like to. That's what we're talking about the TikTok thing. I know there's loads of people that are talking shit about it on TikTok. Like I think it's a guy called Manjaro Dave or something. And like,
but I feel like a lot of these cunts sitting there. Keep swearing. I need to stop that. I feel a lot of people would do this just to give their promotion code it. Use code 756.
Well, it's changed now. You can't do that now.
Oh, that's
so you can't put it on social media. So there's a big thing came up on my email saying that you can't do that. Like I think it's limited.
I've seen a lassie saying they reported my account because I had like $3,000 worth of thinking. They're going, the company's going to give you $3,000 for giving it a code.
Aye, so they've kind of changed that now. So you can't put it on social media stuff.
That's no bad then. So I've got a wee topic for you. Obviously, we're a couple of married men, faithful, except with each other. What do you think about this Coldplay concert?
Do you know what I was going to say if you wanted to talk about that?
That is hilarious.
See when you talk about, do you know what I'm talking about? Right, so see when you talk about secondhand embarrassment, right? Like, I get that quite harsh, right? I get to see secondhand embarrassment or whatever, like, I can feel like what they could feel in that situation, right? And I nearly fucking threw up. So when I watched it, I was like, oh my God. That's like, that little snippet. Plus, why would you go to like a fucking concert and...
Because he bought a fucking VIP, he's loaded.
So it's their box, and then you can tell the woman next to them knows what the fuck's just happened because she's pissing herself laughing. I thought, do you know what? She's having the best day of her life. Oh,
she is. But the guy's worth, I think it's 1 point something billion.
Aye.
Like the company, obviously. So he's obviously worth a lot.
Aye.
And you're just seeing the memes going wild. It's like the Floyd Mayweather one sitting with all his money. This is his wife after the divorce.
Well, she's changed, like...
She changed her name on Facebook.
Aye, she's took the second name off and that. That's carnage.
But see, at the same point, do you think the guy will listen to Coldplay again? Because what the fuck? That's him done.
You get grashed right in.
Aye.
But I'm just thinking, going like that, like, why the fuck would you be sitting there? I don't know, man. I'm just like, I mean, what age? They're in their 60s maybe or something. You're like, fucking come on. I mean, grip yourself.
Cheating at that age, man. His wife might not be getting it. He might need it somewhere else. But that's what hookers are for. Don't take somebody to a bloody Coldplay concert.
I know, cuddle them.
Aye, cuddle them and get caught with your missus.
Plus, you wouldn't even do that with your wife.
I know.
See the way they were cuddling up?
They were cuddling up, you're dancing along to the song.
It's the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
Cuddling up to a woman.
Fuck's sake, how gay is that? That's really gay.
It's well gay.
No, but it's wild when you think that guy's generally ruined his life.
Aye, well, aye. It's on, like, if they go
That's
to a
it,
divorce
it's
lawyer,
everywhere
then
now.
aye.
No, he's got to walk into HR on fucking Monday morning. We're all eating each other. Everybody was sniggered going,
To be fair, there's probably about 4 or 5 women in there.
probably shagging him.
Well, shagging a lot of them. That's what the big old
Jammy
CEO, big
bastard.
CEOs are up to.
Aye.
I know.
So it happens you got that money.
Aye. I know. So, but
That's
trying to think what else has happened over the past.
6 months since we've been doing anything.
Aye.
Bugger all, man. We've generally been boring gits, which is quite sad when you think about it, 'cause
Aye.
we used to do it all the time, doing stuff. Now we're no. We went for a coffee date the other week, yeah.
Aye. I know. We
Embarrassing.
spent the full day trying to find somewhere for a coffee and ended up going to that sexy coffee in Glasgow. Drove all the way into the
Oh
town
my god.
for a nice coffee and then hunted everywhere for a fucking
Guinness.
low calorie, a zero alcohol free Guinness. Eventually fun one. It was absolutely shocking.
Aye, that just shows what it is.
But we had a we had a cracking time because we were at the house.
And that's it, we get rid of the Wains.
Aye.
So talking about the Wains, how's the Wains getting on?
Aye, good. Well, that's Rowan's now 8. That's him flying now, so he's in primary 4 next year. I'll start nursery in 2 months, which is can't fucking wait.
Seriously?
She's doing my tits in.
Ah, they are.
Oh, I don't care what anybody says. No, I mean you're like they're little angels and that stuff like that, but the wee lassies are wee.
I think they're little angels when they fall asleep.
Aye,
They're all nice, even they've got a bedtime all nice and everything.
Aye, well, they're not making any noise. They're brilliant.
Aye. Is Rowan a prick to her though? Does he like winding her up?
Aye, but she's clicked on and she's probably just as savvy now at winding him up. Like Rowan's playing Fortnite and all you hear for her in the room goes, "Ha, Rowan, you just died." And he's the one freaking out. And she'll go back and forward. She'll leave the room, come back in and going, "Rowan, have you died yet?" And she knows how to push his buttons and our buttons and all. Because with the boys, I don't know if you've done this with your like kids, but when like you get no fretting them, right? I mean, like I don't threaten in my house, it's a promise. But like you would say to them, like if you don't do that, you're no going to get your granny's or whatever, something daft. She'll just go, "That's cool, that's fine. I don't want to go. I don't like her. I don't love her anymore." Like stuff like that. And you're like, "You fucker." You know what I
She
mean?
can't properly discipline her.
He can't really. I can't play the game with her. She's too
Those wee boys-
switched on.
Easy to discipline, I think.
Aye.
Very. I'll just be because I'm a drill sergeant with my
Aye.
children.
No, Ron's pretty easy now, but Ron's shouting back at me now.
I mean, he's going to leather you, there's no doubt about it.
I'm going into the jail. I can see me learn him.
That's why you need to start hitting the gym more, lifting the weights.
That's
He's
what I
going to
know,
battle
aye.
you.
I know, because he's fucking grown up now, so I've always said that. I keep saying that to him all the time. It's like, see the minute you're 16, me and you are going out the back door. It's going to go.
He's going to have that ginger fire in him because he's proper ginger,
Ginger
man.
fire, aye.
He's going to beat the living shit out of you and it's going to be hilarious.
Aye, we'll see what happens. Fuck him.
Is that how you stopped taking him at kickboxing?
Aye, I was like,
You don't need to go on.
I watched him in
Aye.
that fight and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm not putting him back in. Just get some jab on him.
Talking about the fight, the competition, that was quite good. The two boys' first competition they did.
Aye, that was the last time he went.
That was the last time we went. Jesus
Aye,
Christ.
so it'll be Pulp Rowan for it. It was just too much. He was doing too much.
Like, he does a lot of
And I
activities.
was like, every single night he had something on, and that was 3 nights a week or 2 nights in a day, like a Saturday morning. I went, he was just getting knackered and fed up and bored of the same. Like, you'd pick him up for school and if I get in on the night, but that would trigger him, that'll be him kicking off. So I thought, let's see through summer, pull him out, let him just enjoy being a wee lazy shite, no getting up till 10, 11 o'clock. And
I must be
just
great,
get-
that, mate. I
Aye.
still do the kickboxing. So I'm up
Aye.
at 8 o'clock on a Saturday and 8 o'clock on a Sunday for church.
Aye.
Saturday kickboxing. And I'm just like, oh, what a lie-in.
Aye.
And I don't get it because through the week she's up early and all.
I know, I've accepted now that I'll probably not get to sleep past 9 o'clock until I'm about 70.
Well, my Wayne's 2-year-old still doesn't sleep, mate, for the night. She's still
Aye.
not sleeping for the night. She wakes up for a few hours for the night and it's fucking wild. Nearly turning 3 in
Aye.
November and doesn't sleep.
Well, my Isla now's has got a good habit now. She stashes her nappies in the morning. So she just wears one through the night.
Aye.
She takes it off. She comes in and I'm like, where the fuck's that nappy? So you ask her and she's like, I don't know, it's hiding. So you need to find where the fuck she stashed it. It's been in the fucking drawer. So the day I found one and it was in the new the clothes basket, it just all been washed. It was a nice stale pishy nappy.
Please.
Pishy nappy, and I'm like, yeah, you fucker. But that's her wee thing now. She just stashes her nappies.
See, that's the only pain in the arse with Arabella. She's like me when you're up for the night. She wakes up and goes, toilet.
You heard that new Nathan Evans tune?
Aye, Arabella.
Arabella? I had it for the first time today.
I've heard about it a million times. Everybody sends it to me going, what's your daughter's name? I'm like, I know.
Aye.
But Arabella wakes up for the night, it's usually this, and goes, toilet. I need a toilet. Pee in the potty. And I'm like, fuck.
And most of the time they're talking shit.
No, she does. She's because she wakes up and goes.
That's quite good though, because
Because I didn't. I used to push a bed. That's how good for me.
No, it's just because you're a fucking.
I'm just lazy.
You're just a
Got no
cheeky
central
bastard.
heating in Moor Park, so I'm up pushing the bed to keep me warm.
Keep you warm, aye. Push her down your leg.
Aye, but I mean, Cole's in primary 7 next year.
Aye, nice.
Tim, do you want to go away? They're going to be trip to Arcade.
I think Cole's been about for ages.
Yes, but
he's been about
that was
too
the
long.
last one to have away.
He's been about for ages. He's part of the fucking.
He's PU, but a few years of drinking.
No, fuck that shit.
Think about it. In 5 years, technically, if he's 15, he'll have his first bottle of Mad Dog.
Aye, well.
Put in the street and mental.
What age were you when you started drinking? You
13.
Aye.
So 2 years older. I'm being a responsible parent here.
Aye, wait till he's 15.
Aye, but he's getting too old now, too wise. As I said, church has helped him out. He's very kind, getting now a bit too kind. I didn't say it to him, but
How are you threatening him about that?
the street stuff thing, there's a bus that comes to where we stay.
Oh, right,
They do the wee things, they take the football and everything. Cole's at helping the adults pick up the litter.
Aye.
And I'm going, it's nicer being nice, mate, but that's a bit too nice.
Aye.
It's just,
People start offering them sweeties and all that.
aye, and he's stupid enough, he'd go,
But right in the back of the van.
he'd be like, is it Sour Patch Kids? I just geese one. He not even the
He's
choice
right in the
about
van,
it.
isn't he? He's like,
Aye.
fucking take me.
That's how mad you've got to kickbox and you learn to beat people up because somebody's got to take you one day.
Aye.
It's wild. And then Arabella, she's just a prick, mate.
I know, though.
They're just 2-year-olds are pricks. Don't care what anybody says. People go, oh, my Wayne's such an angel. No, they're no.
I've not met one that's no. I mean, I don't mind mine, but seeing when I'm about other people's wains, I fucking don't like them.
Do you know what you see, man? I'm very loud and my voice when I shout at my kids. See when I'm with other people and they're rain sitting, battering them, they're just going, don't do that. And I'm like, do I shout? Oh, don't shout. It's no your rain, don't shout. But I'm like, you see that? And I'm going, I think my wains are a pain in the arse at times when they're doing my head in. They don't batter me, man. You see these
I see
parents
some
getting
wains
leathered,
getting the fucking.
biting people and all that. Their skin's pure hanging off. I'm going, fuck, I'm to you. The Wayne, I just took a button off them.
You seen that sketch with the guy where he's got an autistic brother? And part of his routine is that he dresses up as a doctor and beats the shit out of him.
They do the hot comedy podcast or something like that. That's what it is, isn't it?
Is it?
Aye, and he's fucking hilarious.
Part of his routine is he beats the shit.
But he done an Airman video after it. He's kind of changed his routine now. He just went in a bit more.
No, he fucked it. He just he gave it too much information.
Aye, but it was actually hilarious. But his brother has autistic. He done the one I got my brother, and they were all going, you can't do that. And he went, no, I did. He works for the school doing the bins and everything. I woke him up in April Fools and basically said to him, oh, you need to do the bins. There's school shouting on you, the bus coming and everything. He's like, oh, he says he was dreading it. He says, I had his keys. So I was like, on you go, I'll catch up with you. He says his brother ran out and he went, April Fools, And he went, what's April Fools? God, imagine doing that to somebody autistic. That's just wild.
I know, they're probably looking forward to that.
I know. But aye, it's just...
Here's another good one that's been kicking off, which I've been enjoying, is I think we spoke about it a few times in previous things, the old Conor McGregor.
Mate.
I think it's been fucking brilliant. I
think he's just...
He's losing the fuck... Like, everything's gone mental, right? But do you know the best thing about it? Like, people are you see all these videos put up on TikTok and everywhere of people kicking off, or who's this lassie's kissing, and he's sending it fucking... Right, so see the picture of him, right, in the scud? Right, obviously, you can't... I don't know if you can...
weight knob on.
Is that...
That's a weight knob.
I don't know.
Because
I can't see past it, right? I can only see the ones that of like people put up, right? So right, cool.
What do you mean not unedited?
I've no seen.
X. That's how you get all your porn.
I'm no, don't go on that shit. But do you know the best thing about it is people are wanting it to kick off.
Aye.
They're wanting like a big feud, man. They wanting like his missus to like fucking loads of, but they're not doing anything.
I'm doing it. They're
like
pissing people off.
It's pissing everybody off. And I thought, right, well, you don't know what they're doing. Know what I mean? Like, they might be into that shit.
Aye, there's couples nowadays, there's guys out there, like, getting their woman getting rattled off big black guys. It's fucking, the world's mental nowadays when it comes to the
So, like, they've probably been through so much, they're like, fuck it, just live our lives. We've got enough money and fucking just...
If they're happy, if she's happy with that, then just...
But they keep, like, oh, poor D, poor this, poor that, and you're going...
If it was that poor, she'd leave him and take his money with her.
Aye, but she's just fucking living life. Plus, he's cocked at his nut.
Oh,
Like, she's fucking... It's
24/7.
just Connor, he's the fucking banger.
How funny was that? I sent you that video with the bare knuckle and he was doing the announcing.
Oh, aye, that was brilliant.
You look at that and you're like...
But do you know what? Like, it's no fair to kind of go, oh, it's just... Because he's got that energy where he is fucking mental.
Fuck off, it's coke. Don't
like,
sit there and
no.
go, just don't throw him under the bus. It could just be his
You
energy.
don't know, like, you're just saying that because, like, that Theo Von done a thing where he met him in Ireland and he says that his energy's crazy. Like,
But no, when you're going up your nose 24/7 and
I do that and all, and I don't fucking touch.
it's because you've got your Jewish nose. It's fucking some size.
Aye, fucking shit. I know it's got bigger since I lost a bit of weight. I can see my cheekbones and that now. It's pish.
I was going to say a pure anti-Semitic thing there, but I'm not getting banned for the first episode back.
You calm down.
But it's wild, just the stuff, because it was a weight hang you put on, because people were sharing it. If you want to get a dick the same size as Conor McGregor, buy this, and it was an actual weight that he was using. And I'm like, I didn't even know these things existed.
What the fuck would they do?
Things that extends it or something like that.
No. Putting weight on it?
Aye.
Or is it one that like pulls it down?
I don't. Something like pulls it, kind of. I don't know. It was
just
like a
weird, weight, just something hanging.
It was something like they had in the old medieval days to kill you, torture you, man. That's what it was like. But that's what he's using. He's wild as anything.
Aye.
So I'm going to talk about your main man now, the one you used to always somehow come up in an episode. Yellow-haired Donald Trump.
Oh fuck yes.
Your Epstein files, man.
Do you know, like, even just disregarding that, I was listening to radio on the way to the gym today, because I go to the gym now all the time because I'm.
No, you don't. You go once a week. You lazy bastard.
Been twice this week, and somebody put up a thing, right? So they've been like, he's coming to Scotland. He's going to visit his 2 golf courses, and they interviewed somebody, and it's like, don't expect a welcome party. We don't need him. He's damaged the world enough. X, Y, Z. And then after it, we know it was a pro-Palestine activist that we interviewed, and I'm going, well, that's not very neutral.
I
know media isn't neutral. There's one side or the other. Like, you don't really get in between. Because even the side that I agree with, I'm like, right, it's just all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nowhere that mixes it up. And which is pish, because it makes the world think that everybody doesn't like them.
Because especially on Instagram, no mention the person, but their feed is full of like the pro-Palestine, the news and everything. So that's all they're seeing. They're not seeing the other side of things.
I've always told people, like, I've done it myself. I mean, I'll go and look on like Fox News or whatever it is, or see whatever the leftist stuff is, and have a listen to see what they're saying, and if they say it and it's true, and then I can't debunk it, then I'm going, fucking fair dues. Know what I mean? But like with the whole thing with like right, so I was getting quite involved in it until I realised that it's just all just this fucking social media, telly, mumbo jumbo. This kind of, like I've said before about the World War I and II, all that information used to get dropped for pamphlets for a fucking plane, and you had to believe what you read.
As I say, look at the Germans. They all thought the Nazis were doing everything well.
Aye, so they obviously, we're going that way, right? But back in Germany, obviously, the Nazis had a massive following. So there must have been something in their agenda that appealed.
I did. I watched the.
You can't have that. You can't be that.
I watched the Jewish rabbi talk about it, and he read Mein Kampf, and he spoke about it, and he said, "Do you know why the Germans hated this?" And he goes into it. Basically, they bought the bank system, obviously, and then increased it so they couldn't pay it back, so they killed Germany, and that's what happened.
You're kind of killing the kind of currency.
The way the media is, it just shows you.
That's why I don't listen. I was getting involved, and I realised I was going down that rabbit hole of listening to the shite that's getting spewed at me. I thought, just because there's my view is I don't agree with either side. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree with a crusade.
You want a full-on Christian crusade. What's that thing years ago? Like, that if you're a Christian it was through crusades, that if you kill like one Muslim, you end up getting accepted into heaven. That's what they did. That's what it was. Like, that's what the Pope put up. Like, that's something that happened. That's when the crusade started, because all these bad Christians, they persuaded them that if you go kill one Muslim, you get like a fucking like a queue skip straight to heaven. And but it was just a big thing I heard. So don't get any ideas. And but the whole Iran Israel thing, like, I keep hearing, like, obviously, like, I've got my views, which is personal, which I might not start with the now, right? But I keep hearing the same shit from both sides. And one thing, I think it was is it Korean or Thailand or something somewhere, the Prime Minister said, if this is meant to be like a genocide, it's probably one of the worst genocides I've ever heard.
Longest, basically.
Because it's like killing like four people died a day, or like going, no, if you look at genocides, it's in the millions. Know what I mean? Like, so I'm not going to write them all off, but like, but the genocide is happening now. I know there is women and children getting killed, and I see people putting social media stuff up, and I kind of go, aye, obviously it's no good that there's innocent people getting like killed, but it's just the way the world is. Like, look over in Africa, you know what I mean? That's
Christians are getting killed left, right, and
aye,
centre earlier than
like Camden, man, up here fucking mad Christian basher.
just because you're Jewish.
But
You're the first one I'm going for.
I'm going straight to heaven. But it's all over the world. It's just because, for whatever reason, the media's wanting us aware of it.
Enjoying it. The media's enjoying
Somebody's making money somewhere.
it. Aye. What always makes money.
Aye.
That's the one thing it does. So go back to the main track. What do you think about Donald Trump and the Epstein fight he was in?
Aye. So it's fucking weird because see if it's like, so there's a thing they're now saying that the whole 50th birthday message, you seen that?
No.
Apparently this media fucking newspaper lot of paper thing, apparently it was a conversation between Trump and Epstein, and it was all about the secret that they both have and this, that and the other. More or less saying, kind of insinuating that Donald Trump's a part of this big pedo brigade, and but now he's taking them to court saying that wasn't me, that's not how I speak. Like some part of it was about him drawing a picture of a woman. He's like, I don't draw pictures, that's not me. I'm not fucking do that gay shit. So that's going through now, but I don't know if I believe that there even is a bloody. I was all for the Epstein, like there's an island and there's this, that, and that, but it's got that fucking mental now that I'm like, do you know what? I don't even believe anything.
I do. I think Stephen Hawking was out there with his wheelchair running about going, catch me ladies. But it's
what the Dan Thompson guy.
The one I do find it funny how they start. It was like when he's first getting, because you were right big into the Donald Trump. It was like, we're going to release the files, we're going to release them, and all these people that are like influencers following him. Yeah, just he's going to release, vote for him. Now they're all going, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. And you're going, that's what you spoke about.
Aye,
you can't backtrack now.
Aye, that should, and then the whole thing with P Diddy's all been
that's what
escalating like mad, and what's he getting? Maybe like a 2-year suspended sentence at a max now.
Aye, and you're going, how can that possibly?
You just don't know. You just don't know what to believe.
Nah. The world is completely mental. We've said that. It's mad.
It's like, did Diddy go against something? I mean, because I don't know, but like we don't know the truth. But I'm just in my head going, did he not agree to something? And we're like, he's not agreeing, right? Cool, we'll ruin you.
That's what I'm to Kanye West, man. You get right ruined.
We get ruined, but he's a survivor.
He's a survivor. I
think he's fucking mental.
I was running about singing. I was going to say.
Well, he made that a song, didn't he? Like,
he did make a song.
What was that again? That was.
It was basically.
Was there like a?
It wasn't a Nazi song. It was the N word, and the HH at the end. The 88 sign for the Germans. Aye, that's his song. Was that he was wild? He was just off the rails, and then after like a few months later, he went over it, and I said there was a bit kind of wrong. Made a pure platinum song that's pure racist. I went, what are you playing it, you plum?
A bit of a tune that.
Aye. So we're going to go into the Am I the Asshole story.
Right. Okay. Have you got one?
I've got
When's
one.
the last time you done this?
We stopped doing it because some of the guests were talking too much shite. That was just
lure.
A lure. I will get, so while I get this up, you want to talk about the guests we're going to get back on?
Aye, so we were talking about Andy who was on probably this time last year, maybe a bit early in the year. So he was going to rehab in June. So he came out, he's been dying to come back on. So we've got Andy coming on. He'll probably be our next guest, I'd imagine. I was going to actually bring him tonight because I was going to talk to him about it, but do you know what? We'll just get this man out of the way, get him back on, and then we Megan obviously going to get Scheme Dreams back on.
Me and I can talk about God, and you can just sit there like a plum.
That's what she is. She got a belt with a tattoo.
Her tattoo is 10 out of 10.
The God, no, Jesus on the crucifix one.
Aye. I'm not going to say what I said about it because.
I know, like, wait till she's here. Cause
I'm going to say it personally.
Because you can't hold that back, and she's probably heard it already.
She probably heard it, and she'll start laughing probably.
Aye.
And then we'll get Lua back on, because she's obviously...
It'd be good to get Lua back on, I enjoyed her.
Mexican immigrant that's obviously born and raised in America, and she lives here now, and we'd like to talk about ice with her and see how that situation is. We'll probably... Who else have we got to reach out to?
Was a few, Holly and Craig.
We'll message Holly and Craig, see if they want to come back on. She FaceTimed her when we first got to do this, but then they're busy and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll get a good few guests coming on. A few new guests coming on, hopefully.
But like every fortnight, I think we're going to do it.
Every fortnight we'll do it, basically, because the last time we bumped our arse doing it every
week. Because like when it got to the like when it was getting to the point where we were worried about missing a week, we were filming 2 in one day and all that, and
it was stressed out for us.
See this, by the way, like we're just talking shite, but it actually is quite exhausting. I don't know what.
Especially because it was in Glasgow at the point, so we were trying to get there
Plus,
in time.
how much money did we get in fucking parking fines and
I know.
extended? Like, we went in this car park, and a few times we paid it, and we still get fines for the door.
Aye, we've paid it and
Aye,
everything
but-
to get the fines.
Aye, I
so
crook you as money.
it's money. So I am 22 male. By the way, I'm dyslexic for the new people seeing this as fuck, so you might get this. I am a 22 male, have a girlfriend, 21 female, who lives in another country. We've been doing long distance for a while. It's tough, but we're making it work. There's a girl I work with, let's call her Lucy, 23 female. We've always been close, texting, grabbing lunch, talking and everything. She's single and always joked that we had chemistry, and so did everyone else, but I brushed it off. Lucy and I are just mates, right? Anyway, we had a team night out last weekend. Drinks were flowing, and I won't lie, I got a bit too comfy. I was flirting with Lucy big time, like touching her arm, whispering jokes, complimenting her, that sort of thing.
Got to Coldplay concerts.
Aye. At one point, we all crashed at the co-worker's flat. I ended up on the couch with Lucy. We ended up cuddling. Not fully making out or anything like that, but it was definitely not someone who's in a committed relationship should act. The next day, I got super distant. I avoided Lucy at work, barely replied to her texts, and acted like nothing happened. She called me out, said I lied to her. I laid it on her. That she thought maybe I had some feelings for her too. She seemed genuinely hurt. I told her it was a mistake, that I was drunk, and I have a girlfriend. She got quiet and said, yeah, you made that pretty convenient for yourself, didn't you? Now she won't talk to me at all, and what? Things are very awkward in work. My girlfriend doesn't know anything, but I feel like crap. Am I the asshole for leading Lucy on, even though I have a girlfriend?
Aye, well, it's kind of like a double asshole type thing.
Aye.
Like, see when I hear, like, well, the ages for one. See when I hear of people in like the early 20s or like teenagers and people up until like the age of 25, 26 having birds or boyfriends in general. I'm like, come on, just go fucking live your life. Don't
Go
get
shagging.
tied down.
I think you're saying basically
just
go shagging.
just go experience stuff. Like my wee nephew, I know he's broke up for his first bird, and it's like the worst thing that's ever happened to him.
Home from Heartbreak Hotel.
Aye. Call me Fireman Sam, because you're causing heat waves. And then you've got my other nephew who's got a bird, and he's sitting there trying to console him. And I said, listen, you're going to go through the same. This whole high school relationship thing that lasts forever, doesn't it? And he's all butthurt going, no, we're going to be together forever.
Maybe forever.
Aye, so, and then to add long distance in, like, what the fuck's the point?
I know.
No, I mean, I don't get what people are expecting to happen. Know what I mean? Like, what's...
In different countries.
Especially if you're working two different... See, difference if, say, like, see you get people working offshore and stuff like that, they're away for a long period of time. Even that is quite straining because you end up forgetting them. Because I get an opportunity to work away. Kind of fucking wish I did now. I thought that going, right, if you're away 3 months, going, right, there's only so much you can talk about through text and phone. Know what I mean? And then, like, stuff that's happening in life, you'd end up just fucking... The person at home just continues life on without you. So never mind the fact that they live, like, if they live in two different countries, like, long distance, like, I think that's just a fucking waste of time.
Plus, if you're not getting it, you're going to end up shagging something.
I think, like... Was it listener? So who? I'm fucking lost to him.
Just say a male, get a girlfriend, and
he's the one hanging
filing into another bird, basically, but she's got... And you're like, you feel bad for the lassie sitting at work, like, getting led on all the time, because obviously might feel for them.
Aye, because especially work stuff, I mean, I think, especially, I've never worked in an office. The office stuff, and I imagine if you're spending so much time with somebody and then you're doing stuff after work and all that, like, and if you're sticking with a person that you're fucking long distance, I don't know, man,
You're still an arsehole, though.
I'm still an arsehole, that, I mean, but why the fuck anybody's in a relationship? Aye.
There you go. It's a bit dodgy on both sides, but I'd say you're an arsehole, plain and simple.
I'd probably say you're an arsehole, but I would say...
So there's the other person's an arsehole,
I think they're fucking all three of them. No, I mean, to be honest.
Just fucking split up. You go shagging,
you go shagging. For that pish.
Everybody go shagging.
This 35-year-old now, we fucked it. Fucking. I say they up to about 25, 26, man. I don't...
Do you get in a relationship?
See, when I hear people in relationships at that, like, what the fuck? Or getting married. Good fucking people I know in their early 20s getting married, and I'm like, this isn't the war. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? There's no shotgun weddings anymore.
I was trying when I get married there, was it early? Was it 29, man?
No, you're alright.
Aye.
But nobody. I find now as well, seeing younger, like, you don't, like, we've spoke about lads' holidays and stuff like that, but kids now are having, say kids, people from the age of like 18 to like 24, they're no fucking doing anything.
Nah, they're not having.
I know life's
good time.
expensive and all that, but they're fucking. Oh, we'll go to uni. Right,
pissed,
cool.
man. Have a laugh, cause mayhem.
Because I at one point in my life, I kind of thought, oh, I wish I did the whole uni thing, the whole, like, going out and the unions and all that and doing all that stuff. But then I look back, going to see if I did do that, then I wouldn't have had the life experiences I had.
You're thick as fuck. You
I'm a
wouldn't get into uni.
I'd
Unless
be
it's a
fucking-
TV show, remembering the words of a movie. That's the only thing you'd do better than uni.
I'd be fucking rubbing shoulders with the stars right now if I
Aye.
had that stuff.
So you fucking think so?
Me and Trump would
Aye,
be like
Robin
that.
with stars. You'd be on heroin, you junkie, but I still fight.
Aye. No, me and Trump would be like that. I'd be fucking. No, the uni thing never appealed to me. I'm not I was quite smart in school. I done alright up until fourth year. But
Aye, when you were
prefer
just
hands-on.
playing.
Aye, I prefer the hands-on stuff. So it was. But again, like I said, like people, like kids get too engrossed with this college uni pish, thinking it's so important.
But I think because we spoke about the whole young people in which we'll get somebody, I've got somebody in mind to come on that's young to speak to them about the world. But they're just getting thrown at them that need to get a house young. Because I've seen it on Instagram, you've seen all these fucking influencers. Oh, I've just bought a brand new house, I've just done this, just get this, and they're 20-odd-year-old and the young people are going, I need to buy a house.
People
I need
do
to
get
do this.
panicked up. They're growing up too quick.
Aye.
Try to get a relationship, have wains, have like. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just don't do
don't do it.
Just get yourself a nice wee fucking studio flat, get a nice wee job, and just fucking chill the fuck out.
And if you swing their way, better. If you're gay, you're gay. It makes it
we've
better.
always said that, haven't we?
Aye.
Like, being in a gay relationship must be brilliant.
Must be brilliant.
I don't care, like the pros and cons. Know what I mean? It's
I know.
like, you go in,
Shag, play FIFA, go to the gym together,
go to
shag
the pub.
again.
Know what I mean? Go on holiday and all, just with your pal, couple
Aye.
of pints at the airport.
You've
Like,
got a pal that's gay and he's on holiday 24/7. You're
he's
like,
constantly away, and all they're doing is going to like football games and
pub,
fucking
like gently
pub,
pub all the
just-
time. And you're like, that must be a great life,
just
man.
fucking hanging about your pal all the time.
Aye.
Aye. And you need to
Aye.
shag him, know what I mean? That's, I mean, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like,
You'd
it's,
take it, but that's why
Aye.
you like, I'd
I'm
need to
a
shag
fuck.
him. I'd take it. That's how your raging your asses fucking went with
So
Matt
that's the
Majaro.
problem I've got. See with the before and after pictures I looked this morning going, fuck, I look heavy fragile now.
Aye.
I look like I could get fucking blown over, and I'm like, fuck. There's not much
Fucking
resistance left in me.
Bobby Sands weight you at.
I know. Well, if you're famine, I
Aye.
mean, I'm just thinking about all the wee Palestine wins. I'm just trying to be
I'm
one
in
with them.
solidarity with them.
Aye, I'm not eating. They're not eating. I'm
Oh.
not eating.
Aye. So, talking about lads' nights away, we'll need to get one done soon. Because the Waynes keep asking, Cole keeps
Aye,
asking
or
me
better.
about. But would you come camping?
I'm fucking trying my hardest. But weekends are brutal because obviously that with shifts and stuff. But
Get
I'm
a
dying to
divorce?
go away. Aye, and a divorce is on the cards.
You get them every second weekend and you're sorted.
I know, we were talking about that, how I fucking hear people breaking up and going like, jammy bastards.
I know.
I mean, getting a
You
full
get
weekend to
A
yourself.
full weekend to yourself.
But I'm definitely more tempted to get a tent box now after the fiasco of you trying to
See,
put a tent
bonus
up
fee?
yourself.
Try to put what? My tent is a 6-man tent. Got a living room.
It's only
got a wee
him and his
balcony.
boy go, by the way. Just so you
Aye.
know.
Oh, I get it. We're living better than the homeless, me and my boy in our own tent. Aye, it's just me and my boy. We've got our own room each. So it's like our own room each.
I couldn't do that. It'd be one of the wee shitty wee pop-ups I'd have.
Aye, but I can get changed in that. I can dance. I can do activities. I can
Aye.
do all that. But we like it for that, and we go for like the full weekend. We do a lot of stuff. We've got our camping kit. We've got tables. We've got everything.
See, like camping, I've not done it in years, right? But you go to like campsites and stuff, right?
With the kids, we do campsites.
Aye, because you'll get a wee bit of like a wee bit of kind of civilization. But do you know what? Like, it's mainly because I usually always get pished. Like last time, I got absolutely fucking steaming. Talk about it in a wee second. But like see the next day you wake up for camp, you feel like a right dirty bastard.
Aye.
I mean, you just feel all groggy. You've slept in your clothes and all that. You're like, oh,
That's how we don't mind with kids. There's showers here. We get a shower.
all right, aye. So aye.
It works out that way that it's no bad. So do you want to tell the story about me and you went on a wee Brokeback Mountain camping trip and how it was?
Well, I think you fucking roofied me or something. You
I
can't.
didn't know if you
Aye,
decided
'cause
to
I
turn to
remember
what was a mad
nothing, right?
dog.
I had a fantastic day until the second crack of that bottle of Mad Dog, and that's the last time I drank it. And then I woke up. I get wee segments of the night. One, I always remember getting out in pitch black for a pish, and I put my foot like, oh fuck, it must have been raining. could feel all the dirt in between my toes. I'm like, fucking thinking of that. You know, I'm going back in. And then the next morning I got up and looked out and it fucking puked everywhere. I'd obviously fucking stuck my head out and puked everywhere and then stood in it on the way out.
Aye.
And I was under the impression I was having a nice, chilled, civilised, wee fire with my pal, having a drink and then turning into pure carnage. And I was trying to...
Aye, so basically what we did was we go wild camping, which we will need today soon, because I've got the big tent we can cuddle together. Basically we just go for like KFC or something before it. All we do is take drinkaways and munchies and we just sit at the fire and get pushed.
Right.
But you decided, I was drinking whiskey and I still had a bottle of Mad Dog. You already had one. You went, you drink that.
I think I had that and I had like 4 beers. I had a wee 4 beer pack and I cracked the
But I was on the hangway and you went, I'll drink it then.
Well, falling into the fire and all
that was you. Falling into fire, falling everything and you're going, you are an absolute... And it was the best part is the fact you woke up and you're soaked, mushy, faced on and the sick and everything. Like,
I think that was the last time I went camping, to be fair.
That's probably why I've traumatised you and then you had a sore arse at the end of it, I know.
We'll cut me a fiver in my pocket.
But need to go wild camping. My cousin Natalie, she sent me a place that's right at the water and everything. So last time we did that, remember we went wild camping at the water, my fucking... bed, remember the one Speedy went to wee house? My bed bust.
Was it with Martin? Didn't it bust with Martin or was it you?
No, it was me. I took that one. It wasn't even bust, it was just basically fine, but I had a slow puncture. But we were pissed, and the time I woke up in the morning, I was lying on rocks, pure crippled. Fuck, man.
Aye.
It was nae good, it really wasn't. So talking about the kids, so you want to get Ron back on and get Cole back on?
Aye.
That's if Curtis is alright with that, having 2 kids on, that's fine then. Aye, because they were...
You don't get any fucking previous or anything, have you?
Aye. You're not allowed your kids, aye?
What do you call it? What's that called?
You have to get
disclosure check, aye.
It's all checked out now. We'll be looking at disclosure later.
So get the kids back on, because we'll try and get a night sorted, a camping night away with them first, because Cole keeps asking it back to Lego and we went and I'm like, Cole, it's the same pish, mate. They've no changed any fucking rights. Why don't we go to Alton Towers? We'll say Craig go to Alton Towers. He's like, I'd rather do Legoland. And I'm like,
I know. I said that, Rowan kept asking, I said, you don't leave it 4 years and let it change up a wee bit.
Aye, it's getting too much. So, last time we started doing podcasts a while ago, you were talking about how we just bought my Focus. Isn't that how we get on, mate? Is it on the road?
fucking start me with that fucking motor. Aye, so we had an idea. We sell his old Focus for $1,000 and I said, like, I'll get you in a newer one for the same amount of money. And it's like 95% there, but it's a pure
just
bastard.
Busy.
Aye,
you're always busy.
I always bring it in with the great intentions. I get working on it and then something else
comes up.
Like the day, like I had, that should have more or less been finished today, but a stupid little lock and wheel nuts around the day.
So, and then I've been driving the other car, which I've been panicking about, because you know what it's like driving another car that's no yours. You're worried about it.
It's insured, I don't give a fuck.
That's it, isn't true insured. Is it really? Is it though? Is it?
I know I've been paying the car tax on it. I was actually looked there and I went, it was actually the last month I went like that. What's PE16? What the fuck is that? I mean, is that bastard motor Jonny's kicking about and I'm paying that cunt to drive about?
I did an MOT and the fucking tyre and everything.
Let me away with it.
Let me away with it. I'm not getting paid anyway, mate. Don't kid your cell phone. But aye, it's a nice wee car. So MD, as we said, looking for cars. So we mentioned Portnall Cars at the start.
Aye.
That's Craig car business. He does salvage cars and everything. Great cars, great condition. He services them. Shows you the before, shows you the after, tells you everything that was wrong with it, and he gives you like a kind of wee guarantee that he'll kind of help you out.
So warranty, everything I get's warranted as well. But the hardest thing recently, probably past 3-4 months, is I don't get the opportunity to advertise anything.
Aye,
because all like either the cars are pre-sold or like I've like found like that's what's been quite good. Like people come to me looking for cars now, so they're like, listen, I need like whatever a Vauxhall Mocha or whatever, and I'm going right. Well, I've got a shitload of cars there and I'm working on. I might have something there, and then so I don't go through a process of advertising. I don't think I've advertised a car in about 3 or 4 months because I just keep
advertising that in Mariva, try to get that sold.
Aye, that will sell quickly. That will go. That was.
You say that's a red car. You're terrible.
I fucking hate red cars. I'm never buying another red motor.
You just bought one.
Man. Oh, that's hot magenta. That's hot magenta. That's called.
It's fucking red, you prick.
It's more purple than anything.
Don't talk, bish.
It's hot magenta. Get it with me.
So we're coming to the end here. So what we've got to tell you is we're old episodes. So what one would you like me to put up next then?
Tom's.
So Tom
love
Elliott, we
that.
had on as spiritualist, which we would say we get back on because the last time we just talked about his gay sex acts most of the time. and everything.
No, he was meant to come and talk to us about being a minister and being a spiritualist, and then the first word out his mouth was, "I see when I was 3 years old."
Aye, it was just basically
his life story
it
came out.
just went wild. So we'll upload the Tom one.
I want to get Tom back on.
Get Tom back on, and then, but as we said, our YouTube. That's where you need to go and subscribe to our new YouTube. Even if you want to unfollow their one. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't. Because I'm still a partner in that. But in all seriousness, go and follow No Young, No Old.
And also where we are today.
Aye.
Studio 23.
Studio 24? 23?
Aye.
I thought it was 24. 24 sounds better.
Studio 23.
Aye. Something 24 hours a day, honestly. That's 24/7.
He also says you can phone him whenever you want, or any questions you've got.
Aye, everything.
He loves answering all questions.
He loves answering everything. Even asking what type of water he has in the studio and everything. So thank you very much for joining us, guys. Next time we'll have Andy on as a guest, or we Scheme Dreams. You have a good day. Bye.
See ya.